Oh
Oh,
my fucking god. This was Austin's idea. Just let it be known. This was Austin chose this episode of WCW to watch. This was April
no. Hey, hang
24th,
on. No,
2000.
no, because I'm concussed. You can't blame me. You cannot blame me for this,
You picked it,
bro.
so
You agreed to it. We're both
I'm
in the
not gonna
wrong here.
disagree. It's WCW. You know better. Oh my fucking god, dude. Austin said that this was the episode where David Arquette won the title, but it was not. It was
It
not.
was not.
Austin was
So
wrong on that one.
it could be honestly worse. Honestly.
Could be worse.
Uh, no, I'm saying when he does win the championship in this saga, it could be worse because it could be on Thunder. Honestly, I'll have to fucking look it up. I don't want to, but I'll have to look it up, bro.
It's in Austin's search
Huh.
history already. He searches it every
Fuck
day.
off. Fuck off.
So this was the April 24th, 2000 episode of WCW. This was the go home show for fucking Slamboree, which we already covered. So, my god. Austin talked about how David Arquette winning the title was the turning point for this company and it killed it. I don't know, man, because the shit they were doing before that, it makes me wonder what the turning point really was. Because, oh my god, what the fuck was this show?
I
Oh
don't
my
know,
god.
man. I don't
The
know,
worst part is
bro.
David Arquette wasn't even like the worst parts of the show, bro. Like, oh my god, dude. This was an hour and a half, but it felt like a fucking eternity. This felt like just hell to watch. Oh my goodness, bro. We had all the cursed people like Vince Russo, David Arquette, Mark Madden, bro. Oh my god.
I just,
This is your fault. You picked this, so
we're gonna have to watch it eventually anyway. Now or never is fine. I don't.
this is
Uh,
I can't get over how truly bad this was. This started off with
like,
it just went right into a brawl of Sting and Vampiro. That's like it just no intro, no nothing. Just Sting and Vampiro beating each other's ass is how it starts, bro. Like
yeah,
what
and
the
then
fuck?
you just get fucking Terry Funk coming out. After
Oh,
that,
this had to been the absolute worst hardcore match I've ever fucking
I
seen.
just, brother.
It
So
was Terry Funk versus Bam Bam Bigelow for the hardcore title. What the fuck is this?
and Bam Bam Bigelow was wearing these awful looking pants that just said BBB, and then he fucking had a Nitro shirt on,
Yeah, he
and
couldn't even be bothered.
he looked like he ate the old version of himself too. Like I he was like double the size, and then it was just like fucking all it was fucking like Bam Bam put a trash can over Terry's head and then hit it a couple times, and then here comes the cat, and the cat
Hmm.
hits a fucking cartwheel kick, and fucking goddamn Terry Funk just falls with the trash can on his head onto Bam Bam Bigelow and pins him. And that's 3 minutes of my life I cannot get back.
Don't forget after the fucking match, fucking
Yeah,
Ernest the
so
Cat
no,
Miller just starts dancing.
because Terry Funk was celebrating. He's purple, like his face is purple, bro. And Terry Funk's just celebrating. His music's playing,
Oh, I
and
found a
all I,
picture of Bam Bam Bigelow in the BBB tights. Oh my
uh,
god.
But all you see is fucking goddamn the cat. He goes, no, stop the music, and he just starts fucking shuffling, bro. And Devin pointed out he was in the fucking Dorothy's, the
Yeah, he
fucking
had these ruby slippers on.
yeah, like dog. Man,
And he also had a fucking Fred Jones fucking ascot on as well.
it was honestly like I don't even know what happened after this. It's such a blur. It's such a blur, Devin. Like, do you remember?
Oh, I found a picture of Ernest the Cat Miller with the ascot and the fucking shoes on dancing.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, Austin, fucking after this, oh my god, they fucking, I think next we got a fucking awful promo from Billy Kidman because Billy Kidman came out with Tori Wilson. I don't know what the fuck Tori Wilson was wearing, but so they come out and Billy Kidman starts cutting this promo on Hulk Hogan, and they show footage of like Hulk Hogan being hit in the head with the steel chair by the New Blood, and fucking Billy Kidman's talking about how at Slamboree he's gonna fucking sit there and fucking beat Hulk Hogan and shit. It was just this like what the fuck promo. And then we cut to the back and we see fucking Eric Bischoff, Kimberly, and fucking Jeff Jarrett walking in, and they see it on the TV screen, and Eric Bischoff is like, what the hell is Billy Kidman doing? And then fucking Kimberly's like, oh, Eric, do I look good? And Eric's just like, yeah, but lose the jacket. And then they fucking zoom in on her fucking breasts.
Oh, Jesus.
Then after this fucking awful Billy Kidman promo, fucking I'm trying to remember what we got after that. Was it the fucking was it the yes it was a fucking mixed tag team match. Oh, it was so bad.
Oh,
Oh,
talk about how bad it was. I gotta do something real quick.
he's gonna go fucking jack off to David Arquette, but fucking but so it was a mixed tag match, and so we see fucking Chris Candido come out with fucking Sunny, or as she's known in WCW as Tammy, and apparently I'm guessing this was her WCW debut because Sunny, I'm just gonna call her Sunny, I don't care. Sunny started talking about she cut a promo. It was awful, by the way. And she was talking about how she was back and that she's the only real woman in WCW, and she knows how to fucking titillate the men and get them excited. And then she takes her fucking jacket off and she's wearing this like tight ass white tank top. And they fucking zoom in on these fucking creepy ass fucking guys in the crowd, and this one dude is like blowing her kisses. Oh, it was so bad. It was so fucking bad. Chris Candido didn't say a word, by the way, this whole time. He'd not utter a fucking word, not even a sound. And so then fucking here comes the artist and fucking Charmel, and they fucking come out, and then all of a sudden they're just like, oh, well, we're getting this mixed tag team match. And I'm just like, why? What the fuck is the point of this? Why? So they had this match, and when I tell you, bro, this had to have been one of the worst mixed tag team matches, if not the worst mixed tag team match I've ever seen. It was to the point where they weren't even tagging in, and Sonny and fucking Charmel were just standing around because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and then they didn't know what fucking spots they were supposed to be doing. So then the artist is just sitting here like looking at them, and they're just standing there looking at him, and then Chris Candido's over in the fucking corner just staring at everybody, fucking just looking like, fucking, the fuck am I doing in this fucking match? Like, there was so many times where, like, it was just so awkward where Sunny would just be looking around and then she would look at Chris Candido and they would just stare at each other and then Sunny would do something and then finally Chris Candido would do, it was so bad, dude, it was so fucking bad. And there was one point where fucking Sunny did a dive to the outside on both Chris Candido and the artist, and
Yes.
oh, it was so bad. And then there was like a fucking spot where the artist picked up Sunny for a suplex, and Sunny was wearing a skirt, and you could see her whole fucking ass, and the crowd started cheering.
The only reason this match existed was to show off Sunny. Like, there
Yes.
was no other point for it. But that, like, and really, there wasn't much to show off. Because by the way, she's fucking terrible in the ring. Fucking awful, bro.
Yes.
Fucking awful. Oh.
This was so fucking bad. And you, oh my god, you want to talk about how it ended? Because you're so baffled by this fucking ending, dude.
Because you gotta understand it from my point of view. I already saw a fucking. I don't even know what I had saw the past 10 minutes, okay? Fucking. And we get. So, fucking. Chris Candido is just in the corner. Like, he's just standing there. It's because they have to set this spot where fucking Sunny, like, ducks and fucking Chris Candido fucking clotheslines Charmel. So it happens, and then fucking Sunny just sits there and fucking she steps over Charmel, does the Val Venus hip thrust, and then just gets on her knees with the Alexa Bliss style pin on Randy Orton type fucking shit. And that was it. Like, that was fucking it. And I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, so, like I said, fucking, I have a concussion right now. Fucking, I'm sitting in the dark, we're watching this fucking shit, and I have a minor concussion, and I'm doing this shit. So, imagine my confusion, even more of a confusion. When I'm seeing this, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, bro. Like, bro. Like, come on. What the fuck? Like, I don't. And then they just cut the fucking Sting again.
Yep.
And they cut back to fucking Sunny. And then fucking Sting comes out. And he hits a Scorpion Death Drop on fucking Chris Candido for no reason.
Yeah,
Cuts a promo.
Yeah, and they also replay it like 5 times,
Yeah,
too.
they replay it so many fucking times. Like, Chris Candido did not deserve this, dude. Like, and Sting just cuts a promo about fucking Vampiro, and that's it, bro. Like, I don't. What was after that?
It was Jesus fucking Christ, that match was so terrible, dude. Fucking um I'm trying to remember fucking I think after that, isn't that when we got the fucking we got fucking the new blood coming out. It was fucking Eric Bischoff, Jeff Jarrett, and Kimberly, and they came out and they started cutting a promo, and fucking Kimberly had these divorce papers, and she was talking about how she wanted to divorce DDP and that DDP was never going to win the WCW title again. And then DDP comes out, and DDP is just like, what the hell are you doing? Are you an idiot? Are you dumb? And fucking, have you lost your mind? He said, have you lost your mind like 5 times? And fucking Kimberly was just like, oh, I'm in the driver's seat this time and I won out. And DDP's like, what do you mean you won out? And she's just like, oh, I won out of this marriage. I want a divorce. I had divorce papers that I want you to sign. And DDP's just like, he's just like, come on, babe, we can work this out. And she's just like, oh, you're embarrassing yourself. It was, Kimberly is such a bad fucking promo, dude. Like, oh my god, it was so bad. And then fucking, and they show fucking David Arquette in the front row. So then fucking DDP calls Kimberly a super bitch. And then fucking Eric Bischoff starts telling him to calm down. And fucking DDP grabs Eric Bischoff. And then Jeff Jarrett blasts DDP with the guitar. And he starts beating up DDP. And then fucking David Arquette jumps the fucking barricade and gets in the ring, and he starts beating up Eric Bischoff, and it looks so bad. It looks so bad, and then, oh my god, dude, who came out before fucking Canyon came out?
Fucking. I'm
Because I
trying to
can't
think.
remember off the top of my head, but I just remember they fucking show Canyon and they're like, oh, it's Chris Champagne Canyon.
I don't even remember who came out, if I'm being completely honest with you.
fucking, so fucking, they sit there and Eric Bischoff and Jeff Jarrett and Kimberly get out of the ring and they start walking up the stage and fucking Eric Bischoff is just like, he's just like, what hit me? Who hit me? And then he looks at the fucking ring and he's like, David Arquette? David Arquette? And then fucking, oh my god. He says, Mr. Courtney Cox.
They kept making fucking Courtney Cox references. Were they married at this time or dating?
I don't
I
know.
don't.
I have no idea.
I don't even
Fucking,
remember if
let
they
me
did
see.
date or get married. I don't even
Did
remember.
David R. Did David Arquette marry Courtney Cox? Yes. Cox married her Scream co-star David Arquette. Oh my god, fucking. Oh wait, oh they were married at this time, so they got married in June 12th, 1999.
Okay.
Um, fucking. That goddamn, they were married until 2010.
Jesus.
Fucking, but so fucking this shit. So Eric Bischoff's just like, oh, David Arquette, and then David Arquette grabs a microphone and he starts cutting a promo about Eric Bischoff, and he starts saying how fucking he challenges Eric Bischoff to a match tonight, and if he wins, DDP gets a shot at the World Championship tonight in a cage match. And fucking, he fucking said, we're gonna 1-800 kick your butt. It was so fucking terrible, bro.
So Devon asked me if that's like they couldn't say ass on television. No. That's just David Arquette's character from the movie Ready to
Oh,
Rumble,
fuck.
which I've decided tonight that we're gonna be fucking doing. I don't care.
Austin just
Like,
can't get enough of David Arquette.
no, I just want to get it over with. You know how much I've been dreading that fucking movie. You don't understand. When we actually watch the movie, you'll understand how fucking bad it is, bro.
Oh, wow, Austin, what a surprise. Guess who just went live on Twitch? Vince Russo.
Oh, all time, every time, bro. Every time.
Oh, my God.
I can't wait till he fucking retires, dude. I swear to God. I'll have to see his fucking live notifications. Jesus Christ. Fucking melted fucking crayon. Like, I swear to God.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Fucking. Was after this the tag match?
It was the first Chronic match, and you might be saying,
Yeah, no,
"What do
I
you mean
have
the
to
first
talk.
Chronic
No,
match?" There was two
no,
Chronic matches on this show.
yeah, I have to fucking talk about this shit because it has got to be the most nonsensical shit. So it's Lex Luger and Ric Flair versus Chronic. Why is it happening? I don't fucking know, dude. Don't ask me. They didn't really give us any fucking details on why the fuck it's even happening. Now, you might ask, why was this so nonsensical? Why was it, Austin? No, 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 no. It's because we couldn't sit for 1 second and see what the fuck was going on. Because 1 second we get Miss Hancock out in the ring, coming to the ring. She does nothing, by the way. We still don't know why the fuck she was there. Then fucking here comes Buff Bagwell, and fucking he's attacking Ric Flair and Lex Luger, and then here comes fucking Shane Douglas, and then here comes this person, and fucking then Chronic wins the match, and then they attack fucking Buff Bagwell and Shane Douglas, and it made no fucking sense, dude. Like, straight up, it made no fucking sense. Oh, God. Like,
Oh my god.
no, like, that's all I gotta say, because do you have anything else to fucking say? Like, genuinely, I don't fucking know what else happened in that match because it was so nonsensical. It didn't even last that long. It lasted like fucking 4 goddamn minutes, and it was nothing but hell. Hell.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, we don't worry. We got another Chronic match to talk about later. So
I hate Chronic. Genuinely.
Chronic
Like,
is goaded. I don't care what you say.
I fucking hate Chronic.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Oh my
I
god.
understand why Johnny hates fucking Bryan Adams now. Like, I understand.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to remember what was next, bro. Oh my god.
Bro, I couldn't tell you. Like, that's how fucked this show was. I genuinely could not tell you.
Fucking, oh my god, dude. Oh, was it the fuck? Oh, please tell me it wasn't the. Oh, was it the fucking Hulk Hogan match?
Yes, it was. You can go ahead and talk about this
This
because this
match was
is.
so long, dude. It was so fucking long. It was so boring. And fucking Austin was getting real passionate about this match too. Because fucking they fucking sat there and buried Mike Awesome in this match, dude. I swear to God, they buried this man. Apparently, Austin said that they fucking poached his contract from fucking ECW when he was ECW champion, and fucking oh my god. So before this fucking Hulk Hogan match, we get a backstage segment with Eric Bischoff, and Eric Bischoff is like, "Oh, Billy Kidman, when you need something done, just let me take care of it. Don't do it on your own," and all this shit. And then Mike Awesome comes out with no Titantron, by the way.
Absolutely none. Yeah, former ECW champion. Like, no Titantron. You
Nope.
know, none whatsoever, bro.
And
Because why
fucking
not?
then fucking Billy Kidman comes out with Tori Wilson, and Billy Kidman's wearing a fucking Hulk Hogan t-shirt. And fucking at first we were thinking it was Billy Kidman versus Mike Awesome, but then we find out it's going to be a handicap match. And so Hulk Hogan comes out I don't know what the fuck this version of Hulk Hogan was. This is like post NWO Hogan, and he's like not really a heel, but he's not really a face. And they're talking about how Hulk Hogan doesn't have any friends and all this shit. And I don't know. I know at Slamboree is where we see fucking Horace Hogan, which is his nephew, but fucking this match went on and on and on and on and on, dude. It was so long. And the whole fucking match was just Hulk Hogan working the slowest fucking methodical pace I have ever seen. And he's just sitting there hitting move after move after move on Mike Awesome, and Mike Awesome is just not doing shit this whole time. The amount of times that Hulk Hogan fucking clotheslined this man, and then got on top of him and just started doing punches, and then Billy Kidman and Tori Wilson are just on the outside just looking like, oh, I don't know what to do. You get in there and fucking break it up because there's no DQs because they were using fucking the weight belt and the fucking chair in this match. There was no DQ, so you get in there and break it up, Billy Kidman. But he just kept standing there like, oh, I don't know.
No,
Well, what can I do to stop this?
it wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't even matter because fucking it was a
Oh,
tag team match, Devin. It was a tag team match. So he could have got in there and broke it up anyway. It doesn't matter. Like,
it just went on and on and on. It was nothing but Mike Awesome getting beat up by Hulk Hogan. That's all it fucking was. And then fucking finally, Billy Kidman started doing something, and he started interfering, and then they went to the fucking outside, and they started hitting Hogan with the chair, and then motherfucker sat there and bladed, so he started bleeding and shit, and then Mark fucking Madden was sitting there talking about how Mike Awesome was dominating this match. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Oh god. And then it got to where Hulk Hogan started hulking up and he was beating up both of them. But then they fucking started beating him up, and then time for a fucking table spot. And then Mike Awesome hits the Awesome Bomb on Hulk Hogan through the fucking table. It looks shitty, by the way, because Hulk Hogan fucking sandbagged him. And Hulk Hogan was not selling anything in this match, by the way. He couldn't be
no,
bothered.
he couldn't care less, bro.
Could not be bothered to
Mulder
sell a
said,
fucking thing.
brother, Mike Awesome got like $2 million from his contract. I'm gonna bury him, motherfucker. Like, he didn't care. I'm gonna bury him, dude. I'm gonna fucking. His career is not gonna be nothing, Jack. Like it's just like I can't, bro. Can't.
Oh my god. I like how I'm trying to look up an image from Hulk Hogan from this time period so I can make it a PNG, and somebody sat there and made WCW Slamboree 2000 Hulk Hogan versus Billy Kidman in 2K24.
Why?
And it looks
Why?
spot on accurate.
Like why though?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like why, bro? I just.
So then they get another fucking table, and fucking they put Hulk Hogan on the table, and then we're thinking, oh, Billy Kidman's gonna go for the shooting star. No, he just does a splash through the table, and then Billy Kidman does the Hulk Hogan leg drop and pins Hulk Hogan 1, 2, 3, and then fucking for no reason at all, Buff Bagwell and fucking Shane Douglas come out, and fucking everybody just starts jumping Hulk Hogan, and fucking we're just like, what is going on, dude? Like, Hulk Hogan's just getting jumped, and then fucking oh wait, no, what am I talking about? They didn't fucking come out. So Hulk Hogan's just getting jumped by Mike Awesome and fucking Billy Kidman, and then they cut to the backstage, right? and we see fucking Kevin Nash arriving to the arena, and he looked like he couldn't give less of a fuck about being there. And fucking, so Kevin Nash sits there and comes out, and he comes out to the Wolfpack theme, and he just looks like he's so depressed. And fucking, he walks to the ring, and he gets in the ring, and he starts fighting Mike Awesome, and he starts fighting Billy Kidman, and fucking, then they sit there and start fucking double teaming Kevin Nash, and they take out his leg, and apparently they said Kevin Nash has a broken ankle or whatever. So then they sit there and do this spot where Mike Awesome swings a chair at Kevin Nash's ankle, but you can clearly see that he doesn't even fucking hit anywhere near him. And Kevin Nash just starts fucking selling it. It's just like, what the fuck? And then Mike Awesome, Billy Kidman, and Tori Wilson just stand tall over Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash. And that was that fucking match, dude. It was so long. Like, my God, Hulk Hogan. Good fucking God. Oh.
That took up most of the show, by the way. Like, we're not
Yes.
joking. Like,
It was so long.
That took up so much.
Austin kind of jinxed it too, because before that, Austin was like, he was like, "Oh, can we just get a regular match?"
Yeah, and then by
that.
like midway through that match, I was like, you know what? Never mind. I didn't want a fucking regular match. Like, the one regular match we fucking get, it takes like 10 fucking years to end. Like, it was bad, bro. It was fucking bad. Oh,
dude, it was
fucking
so bad.
what was after that? Like, was it the fucking David Arquette and fucking Eric Bischoff match, or am I missing something? Am I missing something hellacious?
I know there was like a backstage segment where fucking Canyon and DDP were hyping up David Arquette. And then there was like one where fucking, for some reason, Jeff Jarrett was like pissed off that David Arquette challenged Eric Bischoff to a match. And then Eric Bischoff was like, "Oh, just don't worry about it," and shit. And then, oh, we also got a backstage segment for some reason with Vince Russo and Norman Smiley. And fucking Norman Smiley was like, "Oh, please, Vince Russo, just give me one more chance." And then fucking Vince Russo's like, "Fine, you'll face fucking Terry Funk in a 2-on-1 handicap match for the hardcore title with a partner of your choosing at Slamboree," which ended up being fucking Ralphus. But, dude, I think next was the Eric Bischoff and David Arquette match. If you want to talk about that, because I know how much you love David Arquette.
I don't want to talk about it, but let's just fucking get it over with. Fucking this match was bad. It was completely fucking awful. Like, we start this match off, and Eric Bischoff is whooping David Arquette's ass. Like, he's straight up stomping his face. Like, because David Arquette don't know how to fucking sell, so that don't fucking help. And then fucking David Arquette hits this awful, awful looking spear and then pins him. But I must say, I don't know if you noticed this, but when he pinned him and fucking Slick Johnson was counting the count, fucking did you notice that Eric Bischoff was halfway underneath the bottom rope, Devon?
Yes.
And they just kept counting and Jeff Jarrett stopped it and then fucking DDP clotheslined the fuck out of Slick Johnson, and then fucking Jeff Jarrett hit DDP with the title, and then fucking here comes Canyon, because of course Mr. Champagne.
Yes, Champagne Canyon.
I miss
Champagne
Positively Canyon. That's what I miss. Fucking what we fucking get is fucking bullshit. And then Jeff Jarrett's about to hit fucking like David Arquette with the goddamn guitar, and he hits Eric Bischoff because of course he does. And then David Arquette pins Eric Bischoff, and we get a different referee. 1, 2, 3. Fucking David Arquette wins a fucking match. Not the fucking last one he'll win, too. Like, I just... And that, in turn, apparently means that fucking DDP gets a shot at the fucking world title in a steel cage match tonight.
Yep. Which wasn't even the main event, by the way.
No, it was the first blood match that fucking Sting was talking about, you know?
Speaking of Sting, we got a segment with him fucking calling out Vampiro for a first blood match, and fucking he was looking around for Vampiro, and then we got a segment with Vampiro backstage talking about Sting's challenge or whatever, and then fucking for some reason Vampiro started talking about how he had anxiety and shit. I don't understand what this is
show
about.
This show gave me anxiety, Devon. This show. But like it did it not give you anxiety because it was just nothing but fucking bam 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 bam.
It
I
gave
didn't
me
I didn't
fucking massive confusion.
I just
Oh.
I just don't understand how this even worked on television. Like
Oh well, fucking. By this point, this was such a disaster of a show already. And then what do we hear? Other than Scott Steiner's theme plays,
it's not the theme we needed to fucking play. Like
and
it's just not the theme.
Scott Steiner comes out and he's fucking shirtless and he's just wearing a pair of tight ass jeans, and he comes out with fucking Medeja and this other fucking chick, and we find out from Mark Madden that we're about to get Scott Steiner with a live microphone, which always goes so well.
No, like just at this point in the show, me and Devon were visibly just like, no, not right now. Like this is how bad this. We never turned down a fucking a goddamn Scott Steiner like has a mic segment because of how fucking bad they are. But at this point in time, the show was so bad that we didn't know what was going to happen. Like we were scared, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like and he's just talking about how he's fucking bitches. Like that's all he talked about.
Yeah,
And then
he was talking about how he was in fucking Vegas at the fucking Caligula's fucking casino, and he was talking about how fucking he was fucking bitches all night. And he said I was going up and down, he said I was going up and down, flipping switches in bitches till I became legendary. And then he said, ain't nobody finer than Scott Steiner. Bro.
and then
My god.
and then he just turns his attention to Booker T, and then this is where it gets bad because when he says that's where it gets fucking scary because fucking he sits there and he's talking about how Booker T is shucking and jiving, and I'm like, no, you did not just say that. And
Yeah, he said
Devin
you're
is
jiving
confused.
ass. That's what he said.
Yeah, and Devin's confused. He's like, what did he say? And I'm like, he fucking said some racist shit, bro. Like, like it was so bad.
Oh, don't
It was
think Booker
so
T's
fucking.
innocent, because Booker T said some shit too.
No, Booker T did more than say shit, bro. Like,
Yeah. So Booker
and
T comes out, and he's dressed like fucking Wesley Snipes, and fucking he comes out, and fucking motherfucker looks straight out of fucking Blade, and fucking he comes out, and Booker T's just like, oh, well, Scott Steiner, you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I was just trying to do what was best for me because of what Eric Bischoff said that I needed to do, or whatever. And then fucking, but Booker T was like, but I'm not gonna apologize for what I did. And then he's like, oh, in New York, what we do instead of talking is we get it on, and he fucking challenges Scott Steiner to a fight, right? And then Madeja and the other chick like get in Booker T's face, and Booker T shoves him back, and he say, get back. I don't need no skeezers in my face.
He also called one a hoochie as
Yes.
well,
And then
and
when they went back up, Booker T straight up fucking grabbed him around the fucking neck, bro. And Scott Steiner had to fucking break it up. And then they just started brawling, and they brawled for like 5 seconds, and then they're like, "Oh, we got to go to commercial break," and then they come back and they're like, "Well, the brawl's over." And oh my god, dude!
like I mean, the thing is, if the fact that Booker T called Madeja Skeeza, like I don't understand, because fucking Madeja has been there since fucking Scott Steiner turned heel at this point. Like, we always see Madeja. If anything, she's the most loyal motherfucker there.
Yes,
Like,
dude.
I don't understand. Oh my god,
I don't know.
oh, Jesus Christ. And what if we, oh yeah, because they were talking about, oh, well, next we're going to have the world title match. It's the world title in the cage. And then we see fucking Tank Abbott walking out, and we're like, why is Tank Abbott walking out? And they just don't fucking, like, explain why apparently how the title match is supposed to be next, but here comes Tank Abbott, and he's just like, he's the most awkward motherfucker on the mic. He has got to be the worst person I've ever seen with a live mic, bro. I swear to God, like, Ronda Rousey is comparable. Like, they've tied. Like, this was so bad, because he was just like, Goldberg, I should call you Ghostberg. And me and Devon are just like, oh my god, this is so bad, bro. That's where we were at. Like, this was fucking bad. Like, honestly, like, and fucking Tank Abbott is just like, oh, fucking, I'll fight somebody here, fucking Goldberg.
Austin, we might have to watch this episode of Thunder.
Why, bro?
I was
Why?
trying to look up a Mark Madden PNG, and apparently on Thunder in 2000, hold on, let me see. Can I find the exact date? Hold on. So it's August 16th, 2000, episode of Thunder. Apparently, they had a fucking street fight between Mark Madden and Gene Okerlund. So Mark Madden had a fucking match. We're gonna have to watch that.
Dude, why?
I was just trying to find an image of Mark Madden, and that came up.
Of all people, bro. Of all people. Well, fucking. After that, we had the fucking World Championship
Oh
match.
no, not yet. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, no, not yet. We didn't have that yet. Because you forgot to talk about the other Chronic match. Because Chronic had a second match.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the Tank Abbott segment. Tank Abbott was just like, oh, I'm gonna beat somebody up. So he beats up Jeremy Borash, another dude, and then a fucking another dude, and then he just leaves. Then we get the Chronic for a second time.
Don't forget he called out your baby daddy Goldberg for a match.
Not my baby daddy.
And Mark Madden was sitting there begging on commentary. He was like, oh, Goldberg, please come back. And he was like, oh, Goldberg, please save us. Please stop this madness, Goldberg.
That's because Mark Madden's a little pussy because he got his ass whooped by fucking Tank Abbott, who, by the way, has no fucking teeth. So how do you get your fucking ass whooped by somebody who looks like fucking Herbert the pervert, dog, with no goddamn teeth? Nah.
Oh my god. Bro, oh my god. Then up next was this fucking Chronic match where fucking Shane Douglas and Buff Bagwell are getting ready to leave, and then Vince Russo's just like, oh, where are you guys going? And they're like, we're fucking done for the night. And Vince Russo's like, oh, you're not done? Don't you know you got a tag team title match right now against Chronic? And we're just like, what?
Yeah.
And then Chronic comes out, and this is like the fifth time we've heard their theme, because earlier during the fucking attack they kept restarting Chronic's theme like 3 times, and then fucking all you was fucking Chronic. Austin was like, I'm so tired of Chronic. So Chronic comes out, and they just look like they don't even want to be there either. And then for some reason Buff Bagwell comes out by himself, and then Shane Douglas and Vince Russo come out. And so we get this tag team match, and Chronic is like dominating it. And Vince Russo is on commentary, so Austin got to hear Vince Russo and Mark Madden at the same time. And there was like several times that the camera zoomed in to Vince Russo's like gold chain and his Rolex and all this shit. Like, man was flexing, bro. He was fucking flexing. And then fucking so Chronic is like fucking dominating this match, right? And then Vince Russo gets in the ring, and he hits fucking Brian fucking Adams in the back with a
They're
baseball
both
bat.
named Brian, so don't worry, you won't get it wrong.
Yeah. So he hits him in the back, and then fucking Chronic tries to beat up Vince Russo, but fucking they get stopped by Buff Bagwell and Shane Douglas. Oh, it was such. Oh my, this is so bad, dude. You want to talk about how bad this ending was? Vince Russo sat there and fucking blasted the fucking referee with the baseball bat, and then fucking sat there and fucking pinned Chronic, and Vince Russo counted it and fucking rang the bell. So apparently he could just be the referee whenever he wants to.
Because that's just possible, bro. Like that's just somehow just possible.
Can I also bring up the fact that right before that happened, when they were hitting Chronic with the baseball bats, the ref was about to fucking throw the DQ. Even though in every single other match on this show, the DQs did not fucking matter at all. But in this match, the ref was getting ready to fucking disqualify Shane Douglas and Buff Bagwell until Vince Russo blasted him. So, fucking Buff Bagwell and fucking Shane Douglas are still the tag team champions, and nobody fucking cared. Not one person. This match was so bad, Austin, that this crowd was fucking chanting boring, boring.
I know.
And this fucking show was so bad that somebody in the fucking crowd on the hard cam sign had a fucking sign that said, I would rather be at Raw. That's how bad this was, dude. This is so bad. And then we finally get this fucking fuck-ass world title match that was so... I don't even know. It was supposed to be a steel cage between Jeff Jarrett and fucking DDP, and they start off by brawling through the fucking crowd. I was like, why? It's a cage match. And the cage has a fucking roof on it. What kind of steel cage is that? It's like a mini... It's like the fucking... When they fucking had the Hell in a Cell in the fucking SmackDown 2 or whatever for the first timer. whatever, and it was like inaccurate because they made it like a steel cage with a roof. That's what this looked like. Like they made the real life version of the fucking SmackDown Just Bring It Hell in a Cell. Like why, bro? It looks so bad. And then DDP and Jeff Jarrett are sitting there brawling through the fucking crowd, and fucking oh my god. So they brawl back to the ring, and then DDP throws Jeff Jarrett into the inside the cage, and then he just starts throwing Jeff Jarrett into one cage wall and then another cage wall, and he's just beating up Jeff Jarrett, right? And DDP's like dominating the match, and fucking he sits there and goddamn he sits there and hits Jeff Jarrett with a diamond cutter, right? And then Mike Awesome comes out for no reason and busts down the door of the steel cage, and Mike Awesome goes to break up this pin, but here comes Chris Champagne Canyon, and he jumps in on fucking Mike Awesome, and the referee counts to 3, and DDP is the new WCW champion, and the crowd fucking popped for it, and fucking David Arquette got all fucking hype, and Vince Russo was fucking pissed, and it was I don't even know why Vince Russo was out here to begin with. I don't even, bro. They had Mike Awesome work with Billy Kidman, who's a part of the New Blood faction with Eric Bischoff, but then you also got fucking Vince Russo out here, who fucking is working with Shane Douglas and Buff Bagwell. I don't even know if Vince Russo was in the New Blood at this point yet. I don't fucking know. This was so confusing. And DDP wins the title, and then they get out of the ring, and fucking David Arquette and fucking Champagne Canyon and goddamn DDP are celebrating with champagne and going through the crowd, and they're all hype, and then fucking that was it. And then we think that this is the end of the show, and then fucking Mark Madden's just like, oh no, still to come up, Sting and Vampiro in a first blood match, and we're like, what? There's literally 7 minutes of this show left, and we're just like, how? How is this possible? How? How is this gonna work? Oh my god, you want to talk about this fucking main event?
Yeah, we got the entrances, which took up fucking 3 minutes, dude. 3 fucking minutes that we had left was taken up by entrances.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this match. It was Sting just consistently fucking throwing Vampiro out of the ring. And then fucking Vampiro did some fucking voodoo shit. And it was like a brood bloodbath came down from the fucking ceiling onto Sting. And then fucking Scott Steiner, Buff Bagwell, fucking Shane Douglas. Who else was out there? Fucking
Scott Steiner for no fucking reason.
I said Scott Steiner. Who else was out there?
fucking the whole fucking crew, fucking Buff Bagwell, Shane Douglas, fucking everybody was out there, bro. I don't know why. They all just started jumping Sting. So is fucking Vampiro in the New Blood too? Like,
I don't fucking know. Either way, they jump Sting, and by the way, Sting has his fucking harness still on, and we're wondering why. We find out why. It's because they do this spot where they hang Sting from the harness while he's bleeding, like not bleeding, but he's got fucking all this like fake blood on him and shit, and he's just swinging in the air on his harness. Fucking. That's how the show ended, bro.
It just ends like right there, and Mark Madden's just like, "Oh, Sting is fucking unconscious or whatever," and then all of a sudden they're just like, "Oh well, we'll see you for Slamboree, bye," and it just ends. It's like, what in the fuck did I just watch, dude? What the fuck was this show? Like, and then come to find out, like, between this episode and the next one, apparently David Arquette wins this fucking championship on Thunder, of all things. Because in the next episode, it said David Arquette defends his championship, so it had to have been Thunder. Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say, bro. This is so bad. This is genuinely just actually bad. Every match was bad. Everybody on the show was bad, bro. The promos were bad. The matches were bad. Half these people they looked like they didn't even know what the fuck they were doing in the ring. And then you got fucking Eric Bischoff and Vince Russo just running this entire fucking thing like a complete fucking circus. This was ridiculous in every sense of the word.
You know, a lot of people say that, like, obviously David Arquette had a part of fucking the week to week difference in fucking viewers, but oh my god, bro, Jesus Christ, dude.
This is straight up like awful television. To the point where I told Austin, I don't think David Arquette was like the only thing that killed this fucking shit. There's no like, because it was this bad before they put the title on David Arquette. I think that only like putting the title on David Arquette and then later on putting the title on Vince Russo was definitely the nails in the coffin. But my God, they were already on this trajectory before that even happened. Like, holy shit.
Oh my god, dude.
This company is a complete fucking disaster. And you know what's funny is I seen fucking goddamn fucking apparently AEW was fucking tweeting saying that they've officially lasted longer than fucking WCW or some shit they were talking about, and they're like proud of it, and now they're like fucking bragging about it.
That's really not much of an accomplishment, honestly. It really isn't. With what we just saw tonight, it really isn't.
Yeah. Well, we already covered fucking Slamboree, so there's not anything that we're gonna be like, oh, well, now we'll see what happens at Slamboree. We already fucking covered that. But fucking, bro, I feel like next we're gonna have to watch that fucking Thunder with the street fight. My God, that sounds awful. I know we aren't supposed to be reviewing the Thunders, but fucking, you made me watch that one Thunder, so I'm making you watch this one fucking Thunder. I don't even care. Bro, I gotta see this Mark Madden match, bro. I've seen apparently in the match he wears like a fucking Pittsburgh Steelers jersey as well.
Great.
But
great.
Bro, this show was so bad. At one point, they even had Mean Gene Okerlund in the middle of all the chaos, and Mean Gene summed up our fucking thoughts. Mean Gene Okerlund said, "What the hell is even going on anymore?" So, but yeah, this show was awful. WCW 2000 is awful, and we got so much more of it left to cover, bro.
But, fucking hell, bro.
That was the fucking April 24th, 2000 episode of WCW. Fucking terrible. Fucking awful. And it only gets so much worse through the rest of this year. It just gets worse as it goes. So we've already covered some of the stuff later in the year. And some of the most infamous moments during this year, so. But, yeah, that being said, fucking. God, this was bad. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next time for some more WCW wrestling, baby. It's gonna just get worse. Oh my God.